helping African entrepreneurs start, grow, and make profit in their business. I am
Awesome.
a success coach. I am a business development consultant and the lead consultant and the CEO of King's Power Resources. At the same time, I am an author. I just released my latest book, Start Small, Sell Out: Proven Strategies that will help you start, grow, and make more profit in your business. I have been coaching and consulting. Well, I've been coaching and I've been doing some consulting unprofessionally for over 5 years now. Professionally, probably let's say 5 years. And many times the stuff I share, the some of the principles and the advice and the suggestions I share, people go out there and they apply them and they get results. And as a result of that, people keep coming back again, and it was becoming tiring for me to keep sharing it individually. So I had to put them all together in a book. And I want to demand everybody, thank you. Somebody saying, welcome, CEO Kingsley. Thank you very much, Max and Victory. I see your chat. And I want every one of you here, apart from being part of this HALT campus entrepreneurship program, global program, I want every one of you to find a way to make sure you have a copy of my book, not because I'm trying to sell it, but because I'm pretty sure you need it. What else do I need to say about myself? I'm single, not yet married. Um, Last year alone, I won 3 awards. I won Best Motivational Speaker of the Year. I was selected among 50 young Nigerians as creating impact in Nigeria. So I got an award, a nation building award from Jemmy Pijoli International. And then thirdly, I was awarded internationally for Model United Nations Simulation Conference in Accra, Ghana, where I came out as the best. I came out as the honorable mention, what we call the best delegate in the Economic and Finance Committee. It's a long explanation, which we may not have to go into that tonight because of our time. I'm actually running with time now. What else do I have to say about myself? I am very passionate about you succeeding. Okay, last year I was also a mentor at Holt Campus. This same event, this same program you guys are on. I was a mentor for the University of Port Harcourt campus. So I think that's pretty cool for me now. Are we okay with that? All right, so I need to get a response either by chat or by voicing so I know everybody can hear me loud and clear. I think everybody can hear me. Say, yes, we can hear you. Victoria says, yes, we can hear you. Maxine says, yes, we can hear you. Oh, great. Um, I don't know how many we are in the team. Victor, have you said anything yet? Victor, nope. Victor has not said anything. Victor, please say something. Uyomi says something. Okay, Victoria says yes, sir. Okay, Victoria says yes, sir. Awesome. Okay. I don't know. Can I share my screen? Because I wanted to share quickly. Oh, host disabled participants. Please, my host, can you help me share my so I can share my screen? But if you don't, I don't mind. I can just speak from where I am here. I just wanted to share my screen so others can see what I'm trying to, what I'm trying to put out there for you guys to see. I'll try one more time, and if it doesn't go, we'll just fly
Go
with it.
on, sir. You can share your screen.
Oh, I can. Thank you. Now let me look for where the screen is. All right, I can share my screen now. Awesome. Awesome. I can share my screen. Okay, so when I click there, what do I go? Share, no, share computer screen, computer sound. Okay, all right, so beautiful. You guys can see my screen, right? Can everybody see the screen now?
Yes.
Okay, good, good. Thank you. Okay, I might as well hide my camera, or I might just leave it. First, the topic we're discussing today is on pitch, how to pitch your business within 60 seconds. Unfortunately, unfortunately, we must be honest. What we're going to be sharing with you, or what I'm going to be sharing with you here, will give you a tip, will give you an idea of how pitching your business idea is done. However, to become better, you need to keep practicing it. You need to keep arming yourself with it, and you need to, keep getting yourself ready to launch on every opportunity you find yourself. Okay, so having said that, what do we mean by pitching your idea, pitching your business? What is pitch? Pitch can be defined in different ways. If you're into music, you could say pitch is the different levels of your voicing, from octave to all that and all that. I'm not a music person, though I love music. But however, when it comes to business, when we say pitching your business, we're talking about your ability to sell your idea. Mark that word. If you're writing, write that down. Your ability to sell your idea. And this holds global competition is all about your ability to do what? To sell your idea. That's what it's all about. Your ability to do what? To sell your idea. So, so all that you guys are working on right now is on how you could prepare yourself, sell your business idea in such a way that investors would like to invest in your business, because at some point in time you're going to need a lot of people to invest in your business if you want it to expand more. If you want your business to grow further, you would need to go as far as sharing your business idea, not with everybody, but with potential investors, people that you want to have them come on board and bring their money, so you could use their money to expand your business, or you could use their money to start the business. All right. So that's a bit of my explanation about pitching your business. Okay. Let me go a bit further by letting you know something very significant about pitching your business. When it comes to
Very significant about pitching your business.
Okay, somebody's mic is on. Can we help ourselves there? Thank you. Hi. Okay. So when it comes to pitching your business, you must first and foremost ask yourself, what kind of business am I into? Before you pitch your business, there are certain things you should do. And I'm going to start by sharing that. Number one is that you're going to be very clear about what business you are into. What kind of business am I into? You need to know your business. You cannot pitch a business you don't know, because investors are very cautious about their money. They spent a lot of time to labor hard to create the money they have. And so giving the money out, they would want to give it out when they are certain that they are convinced that whoever is they are handing their money over to is going to be able to take their money and use it effectively so that there could be returns. So you cannot pitch a business properly when you don't have a clue about the business. When you don't have a clue about the market size of your business, you don't know your market. You need to know your market. I like to ask, what is Team Calabar on? I can see your face. Annie, how are you doing? I'm sure you could see me. You just wave. I know. I'm seeing you now. Please, I like to know. Yeah, I like to know what are you guys proposing in your preparation for this competition? I like to know. Maybe the team leader can say something, or any, if you can say something. Yeah, yeah, yes. Unmute your mic. Awesome.
Okay. Um, where I am now is along the roadside, and I think it's
No,
very
don't worry.
busy
Just go ahead.
here.
I'll listen. Just go ahead. I'll listen.
Okay. Can I please get your questions one again, please?
Okay, so I was saying that because I want to tailor my teaching to be able to work with what you guys are working with. So I was asking, what idea are you guys putting together as a team that you want to come out for the competition with? I believe that is the line with which you're working. That's why you're working as a team.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not getting
Hello?
a rest. Yeah, I was waiting for your
Let,
response. I was asking a question. I was just
okay.
okay. You want to answer?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you
Hello?
now.
Okay. Based on that, what we are working on, the thing is food for good, right? Understand? Making food like a transport, making food like something that can be transferred, making food like something that can be easily carried. So now our idea is anchored on food for change. Understand? Then now, like four of us in a team, we're working on food bank. Understand? So we're gonna make food look like money. Our idea now
Okay.
we are
Okay.
making items to look like money, something that you can carry it to anywhere, something that you can keep kind of food bank. We are four of us.
Okay. Awesome. So I had two things
So
there.
we create a unique.
All right. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. So I had two things there. I had food and I had making it mobile. So let me go with the fact that your team, you guys are working on creating an idea around food business. So let's assume that we're working around food business. So if you are thinking about pitching your idea, everybody can mute their mic now, please. Can we mute our mic? And and I'm not seeing my chat, but I hope that everybody's hearing me loud and clear. Good. So let's say we're working on food business, all right? You're working on food business, and the whole idea is that you guys are trying to come up with an idea that will revolutionize the food industry. Now, please don't be scared about the word revolutionize. It could be a big grammar, but it's just about twerking. It could be just an idea that will make people get food more healthier. Maybe people get food more cleaner. Maybe people get food more safer, more affordable, and very timely. Okay, so let's say we're working on the food business. Now, I had earlier shared that to pitch your idea means your ability to sell. Pitching your business is that you're selling your idea while you are trying to woo an investor. You are trying to woo someone to join your board of directors or to invest their money in exchange for either equity, either equity or return on investment. Some people just want return on investment. Some people want both return on investment and equity. I'm going to break that down a little bit later. But now let's say that's what you want to do. And your idea as a team is around food business. First, how much of the food business do you know? How much of the food business industry do you know? You need to arm yourself with the numbers. What percentage of the Nigerian populace eat food? What kind of food is their most prize asset? Or rather, take that away. What kind of food do they enjoy eating more? What kind of food sells more among the different delicacies of food in Africa, in your locality? Remember, you're trying to solve a local problem, all right, that you want to scale up probably, all right? So you're going to must know what number, what's the percentage of, what's the market size? What market size do you have? If an investor is asking you, what's the market size of your business? You shouldn't say, no. What they are actually saying is that what is the percentage number of people that consume food every day? Now, another thing you would need to understand in the market, you need to also know your segment because there's all kinds of the food industry. Of course, is a very large food industry. It's a very vast industry. We have the fast food chains under the food industry. We have the crops, the raw materials still under the food industry. All right. We have the processed food already, the canned food and all that, packaged food is still among the food industry. So you must be able to identify clearly which area of the industry you are playing in. That is something you must know. Please write that down. You need to understand your market. The next thing you need to understand before you go out to pitch your business idea, sell your business idea for potential investors, is that you must be able to understand your customers and your consumers. Welcome, Judith. You need to understand your consumers and your customers effectively well. Please write it down. I don't know wherever you are, try and write something down. Your consumers, your customer size. You need to understand your customer size. What is the percentage of the customer market are you targeting? You cannot get 100% of the market. It's very, very impossible. Let's say, for instance, that the food industry in South Nigeria is about 5 million of $50 million business size, market size. And you said you can't come on board and tell your investor, oh, we are targeting to take over the market. What do you mean by take over the market? You need to understand, oh, we're targeting 20% of the market or 10% of the market by this year, and we know that in the next 5 years we would, with our strategy, would have covered up to 40% of the market based on you bring the strategy. So you need to understand the business you are into. It's very important. You need to understand the market size and what the market is all about. These are some of the things you should understand in your process of preparing to pitch your business idea. Okay, so the next thing you want to ask yourself. Now, all I'm sharing is the same thing I'm going to tell you that investors are looking out for. So if I say these are the things investors will probably be looking out for, it might be a repetition of what I'm saying. I'm already saying now. So get it from me already. All right, and remember what I'm sharing are just ideas. You can go out there and make more research and get more. Of course, I'm going to refer you guys to some of the materials that will help you in the process. Okay. But now the next thing is that you are going to your team. Who are the members of your team? So you cannot come to me. I'm a billionaire. Of course, I'm a billionaire. Kingsley is a billionaire. So as a billionaire businessman, an entrepreneur that I am, you can show up and want to pitch your business idea, and your business is about financing. Or maybe you want to start a financial institution, or you want to go into fintech. You know, fintech is like example of fintech is Paystack, PayPal. What do we have again? Stripes, Payoneer, and the rest of them. All these are fintech companies. Say you want to pitch your fintech business to me, you can't come to me and pitch it, and then in your team, there's nobody that studied financial accounting. There's nobody that is a financial expert in your team. I won't put my money there. All right, because I know that that company has a lot to do with financing. So I don't just need somebody who is passionate about finance. I know we throw the words around. Oh, I'm really passionate about it. It's very important you're passionate, but in your team, there's got to be somebody who is experienced, who is professionally certified, if possible. I use the word if possible, professionally certified to also back up, because that person has a holistic understanding of the industry, even though the industry, every industry keep evolving per time, but that the person is a certified accountant or a chartered accountant, as the case may be in Nigeria. It means I feel that the person understands the rudiments, the regulations of running a financial institution. That's why you're pitching that. So your team is very important. Who are the members of your team? You need someone in your team. There should be people that are passionate, there should be people that are knowledgeable, and there should be people that are grounded in that industry. So if you're doing food business now, if I see a team where there's somebody who studied food science technology, I feel more comfortable than a team of people who there is nobody in the team that studied food science technology. Or maybe you're into food processing, you know, and you guys didn't study food. None of the team members studied food, but you have gone on to take some online courses on maybe catering. All right, maybe a chef. You've gone to school, food school that is into a chef school rather, where there's certification of some sort. So you need to look at your team. Who are the members of your team, and what are they bringing to the table? All right. So number 3 has to do with the personality. I said number 1, you need to understand the business you are into. You need to understand the market. What's the market size? You need to understand the team. What kind of team? What's your team? Your team is very important. Who are the members of your team? All right. So that's very important. Your team. Look at your team again. Everybody, bring yourself to the table and ask yourself, ask yourself who is who and what role can they play. All right. I don't know who's my Mr. Chris. Mr. Chris, welcome. Please need to mute your mic. Mute your mic. Thank you very much. Glad you could join us. Thank you. All right. So you need to ask yourself this question. Members of my team. Can somebody help me? Okay, the host can actually mute anybody. So my host.
Yes, sir.
All right. So
Yeah, MCC.
okay, so this is disrupting my teaching right now. Can somebody help me mute Chris?
That is a school. We say for.
All right, thank you. Good. Please, whenever you're coming on a Zoom call, always be prepared, please. Because I hope we're recording this so we can use it as well. So good. Now, we talked about the team. The team is very important. Who are the members of your team? What is our strength? All right, so everybody must come to the table and bring their strength. Nobody should be on the team because of sentiment or emotion. Business, you must be able to run your business out of sentiment, not having emotions in it. or rather, well, you must have some sort of emotion because you need some emotional selling. I do that in my training a lot in our organization, King's Power Resources. We do that a lot. But my point here is that on the table, you must everybody who's Mr. Comsey. What's Mr. Comsey's job as a team member? What is he bringing to the table? It's very important. Who's this? Who's he again? Empire. What's Empire's job in this team? What is Empire bringing on the table is very important. What's his background? What's his strength? Chris, what's Chris' strength? Aya, what's Aya's strength? You know, these are very important questions we must answer. What's Victoria's strength? What's Victory's strength? What's Fonab's strength? You guys need to bring that together because the team is very important. It's very important. So those are some of the things and we all should be able to get ourselves ready for before we go out to pitch. Now let me jump. I'm just crash crossing this. This is like a 3 days training that if I'm taking on this, it's like a 3 days training. But don't worry, I'm going to give you some resources that is going to help you. Now, what do investors look out for? Investors don't invest in business until they fall in love with the individual. So as an individual, as a business person, you must do all you can to make the investors like you. Some investors invest in you because they like you. Yeah, I know that there is a place where they move beyond liking you to ensuring that the business is profitable and is scalable. But you must not create any form of doubt in the mind of your investor. If you do that, the investor is going to go away with his money. If when you are talking, the investor does not see confidence in you, it does not see that you're highly knowledgeable, it doesn't see that you know what you're doing, guess what the investor is going to do? He's going to pull back his money and say, I don't feel comfortable, so I'm not going to invest. So as an individual, as a team, we must project ourselves as highly experienced people. If you don't have the experience, maybe we're starting a new business, or you after this competition, you want to start your business and you don't have the experience. If you don't have the experience, you should be highly knowledgeable because knowledge is key in anybody wanting to invest in your business. So investors look out for your knowledgeability and your experience. Investors look out for team your team, what the members of your team. Number three, very important. Why should an investor invest in your business? That's the whole essence why you are pitching. That's the whole essence why you are pitching your business idea. Because the investor is asking you, why should I put my money in you? Because no idea on earth is a wow and a new idea. Every idea of any business is existing somewhere. Trust me. Any business you are into is existing somewhere. It could be done in another form. It could be done in another way. But trust me, there's a business running out, the same similar business running out there. So what makes your business different? That's the point I'm driving at. Investors want to look at what makes your business different. Oh, you're selling akara, or rather, you're doing moi moi and you're selling moi moi. Please, I'm an advocate of Nigerian English, Nigerian language. Don't call akara bean cake anywhere. If I catch you, you're in trouble. Call it akara because pizza is pizza in Italy. They didn't funkicize it. So don't join anybody to funkicize our akara and call it bean cake. All right, I'm just joking on that, but I love emphasizing when I get to that. So let's say that you are selling moi moi and you are pitching your moi moi business to me. Why should I invest in your moi moi business apart from the woman on the street? Why? What makes your moi moi unique? Is it that why the other woman on the street stays at a certain point to fry or prepare her moi moi, you are packaging your moi moi to deliver? What makes your business different from the other person? That's the point. So investors want to look at the differences because the business is in the difference. What are you offering that other people are not offering? All right. Thank you for that thumbs up, Kemsey. I can see that. All right. So investors look out for that a whole lot. Another thing that investors are going to be looking out for a whole lot is your prototype. Oh, please don't forget this. Write that word down, prototype. Somebody write it down, prototype. Put it in the comment section if you're following. Just say I'm following. If it's making sense, it's making sense. Even if I don't see the comment section, I know that you are following. I want to know that everybody is following. Say I'm following so I know you're following on the comment section. Please don't unmute your mic. Okay, I can see the images already. Fantastic. Fantastic. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So now investors will invest on you having prototypes. So three people shows up. Oh, welcome back, Empire. Three people shows up and then they bring they come to you. Let me ask you a simple question, and I'm sure you're gonna give me an answer, the correct answer. Mr. A wants money to buy, is looking for money to go into groundnut business. and he needs just 50,000 naira. Mr. B, please, Comsy, you have to zoom, you have to mute your mic when you get to a noisy place. Thank you. Mr. B is also looking for your 50,000 naira because he wants to go into groundnut business, right? But Mr. B has more knowledge. Mr. B is growing groundnuts. You know, he knows how to grow groundnuts. His family lineage, he was living with his uncle, his auntie in Zaria or the north or in Calabar where they grow groundnuts. So he has a vast experience. Then the third person that came wants your 50,000 naira to be invested in his business so as to expand his groundnut business. But guess what? When he showed up, he brought a bottle of groundnut that he produced and gave you a sample for you to chew. Then while you are chewing it, he now tells you about his experience. He now tells you about his groundnut journey. And then he tells you that these are the groundnuts. Which one would you give your money to? Somebody unmute your mic and tell me. We've mentioned three now. Quickly. I just need one response or two. So number one, a person just comes to you and said, I need 50,000 naira for my groundnut business. Please, can you invest in my company? Number B person comes and says, look, I have the experience. We grow groundnuts. I was born in a groundnut village. Then number C person comes and gives you a sample of his groundnut and asks you to eat already and tells you that, look, this is my business and I need 50,000. Empire, who would you go for?
Okay. Can I say something?
Yes, just go hit it so we can go. We still have a lot to cover.
Hello?
Okay, so anybody that hears me can unmute the mic and tell me, among these three, who will you go for?
Yeah, I'll go for the third person.
The third person, Victory. Thank you. Why would you
Okay,
go for
I'm
the
hearing
third
you. I'm
person?
hearing you. Okay, the third person has something to present. Like, I'm going to use my.
Fantastic.
Hello?
Great. Yeah, I get you. Empire, I get you. Thank you. Who else wants to say something?
I'm trying to say something here, please.
Oh, go ahead, please.
Hello?
Oh, I think the network is probably poor in your network coverage is poor where you are. But go ahead if you can hear me.
Okay, I'm hearing you. I think the third person, because every investor will want to invest on what they can see. Every investor, be it equity investor and in return investment, like a sign of share capital, like what I do, I have a fund, understand? So on my farm, I do bring in investors to invest so that we can grow the land back and we can grow more food. So a lot of investors something they want to see your already they want to see what you have sent to the market, understand? They want to know your returns, they want to know your ready market.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. Amazing. Yes, I heard you. Hey, Kumzi, now you can say something. All right, go ahead.
I actually don't want to say something, but the place I am currently is noisy.
No, it's better now. Go ahead. Just go ahead.
Okay, I'm still listening. Okay. When I have something to say, I'll let you know.
Amazing. Great. All right. So guys, now I have to bring that in. Every investor is not ready. Kumzi, you can mute your mic. Just mute your mic and enjoy where you are. Good. So every investor doesn't want you to be the one to use their money to do try and error. They want to come to a business that is already running. So no matter how small, you must get your business running before you pitch it. So you don't just you have not test run it. So investors want to see a business that has been test run already. So you need to test run your business, and by test running it is by producing. The third person, like every one of us have agreed in the call now, is that the third person definitely will get your money, because for the person to produce, he doesn't only have the head knowledge that the second person has. That one that said, oh, I grew up in a groundnut farm, blah, 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 blah. You can grow up in a groundnut farm. You can do all the groundnut experience knowledge you have. But if you're not practicing it, if you're not tested the market, you probably will not know how the market is. So the third person did not only come to the market to present, but he came with a prototype. So you need to come with a prototype, and if possible, let the investors have a taste, a bite of what you're trying to share to prove that your business is authentic and it's genuine. And then two, with this now, they are going to ask you questions. Do you want what kind of investment do you want? Do you want an equity? You want you of course every investors or most investors want equity in the business. Meaning equity means you can ask for investment without equity. You can ask for investment with equity. If I invest in your business and I am not asking for equity, it means that the 100% of the business is owned by you. All I want is that I invested 100,000 naira in Empire's farm, and 100,000 naira have by the calculation and by the production of the farm capacity will give me 300,000 naira in 6 months. We split it up. We sign up the check and agreement. I invest. You give me an assurance that if I invest and things go haywire, you're still going to pay me back my money because I don't have ownership of your company. So in such a pitch, you must understand these maths, these numbers very well. So when you
Sorry,
do,
sir. Could you
yeah.
could you re- could you recap, please?
Okay, so I was saying that um, investors love prototype. Prototype means that you have created a sample of the product to show that you are already in the market. You are doing and the business. You have test run the market. They don't want you to come and get their money to use and do trial and error. So if the third person will actually go, like we give an example, who had produced a sample of the product, means the person knows how to produce it, knows how to package it if it's packageable, and the person has already given it out, started selling. Now, I said also that investors would want to. I'm trying to recap in my head now because there's so many thoughts that is bothering me right now. But the third one, part of my explanation was that I was saying that investors would want to invest either with a return on investment basis only. Return on investment means I put 100,000 naira as investment on any empire who is a farm. Let's take his farm for instance, and he looks at it, you are the one pitching, and you look at your business capacity. You have known that if with this 100K, we will get 500,000 naira profit in 6 months. So you can pitch your idea and say, look, I don't have 100K. Invest 100K in my farm. I have customer base already. With your investment, we're going to give you 300,000 naira in 6 months so that you, to the business owner, you will have a percentage of the profit. I'm sure you're following now. Good. So when that happens, in such a scenario, the investor may not, based on the negotiation, but the investor may not be ready to bear the risk. So if anything happens, he will still have to get his money back. That one is pure on return on investment based on negotiation. But when you pitch your business idea for equity share, it means that you are saying that investor, come and invest 100,000 naira in my farm, and you will own 10% or 20% of my farm-based business. Meaning that if everything goes south, because he's part of the equity, he shares equity in the business. If the business go aground, he cannot hold you because he is also part of the shareholder. So what that means is that the person invests 100,000 naira and moving forward, anytime you make profit, the investor is going to earn 20% of the entire profit or 30% of the entire profit based on whatever agreement you guys made. I hope this is clear, but I'm sure when you do more research, you will understand more. So I wanted to break that equity part down. So now the next thing that investors look out for, please write down, investors want to look out for your sales within a period of time. So investors are going to ask you, so how much revenues have you made from sales in the past 1 year or in the past 6 months? And you don't have to lie. You must be honest, because if you lie, they will find out. And if they find out that you did on deception, they might even sue you. So investors want to see how far you have gone in your market because they want to know that you know the market. All right, they want to know that you know the market. In fact, can I tell you something? In fact, don't go to pitch your business idea until you want to expand. Start with the resources that is available with you so as to understand the market. If your business is 300 or 500,000 naira capital expectation, capital need, financial capital need, why not start with 100,000 naira and run the business so that if you make mistake, you're making a mistake of 100,000 naira, you'll be able to manage it, you'll be able to learn from your mistakes, and you're able to balance it out. Okay, but if you now go for 500,000 naira, when you make the mistake, it's now a 500,000 naira mistake, and that's a costlier mistake. I'm sure you understand what I mean. So when you pitch your idea more that you want to expand, that you already have maybe 100 customers, and the demand for your product is more than the customers. So you want money to be able to increase production, or you want money to be able to increase your sales funnel, because the people that have used your product within, they are so satisfied, and you want to push for more, you want to push to get much more of the market. So those are some of the things that you want to look out for as a business, as an entrepreneur, when it comes to pitching your business idea. All right. Now, what's another thing? Let me see if I can add something else before I go to what's on the screen that you're seeing right now. Let me see if I can add something else. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So let's go to the screen now. Now, with the things I've shared with you now, it's just a pointer to you that these are some of the things amongst many other things that investors will be looking out for while you're pitching your business. Now, this is what should ground you. This is going to guide you. When we're done with the training, you can go online and Google business model canvas. Give me a second, please. All right. All right, guys. All right, business model canvas. Write that down. Business model canvas. That's what you see on the screen. And the image here is from Google, so the credit is to Google. All right, that image is from Google, so the credit is to Google. But I had to break it down. I was looking for one that has um, all the fragments and the department you're seeing.
I can't see the image.
You can see the screen.
You said?
Can you see this? Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Oh, great, great. So let's say this is the sample of the screen. This is what you're seeing first here now. Can you mute your mic now? What you're seeing now is a sample of the diagram for business model canvas. Is a shorter way of creating a business plan rather than write a business plan of 50 pages or 100 pages or 80 pages, depending on how the nature of your business. You can actually create a simple model with which you can pitch your business idea in a shorter, faster way. With this guide, you can actually pitch your business. So you can also Google it when we're done and read more about business model canvas. Or go on YouTube, you're going to see a lot of teachings already on it. Number one, what is a business model? A business model is a laid out plan that can clearly describe your business and how it makes money. Sorry for the typo error there. A, a business model is a laid out plan. A lot of entrepreneurs, as Kingspire Resources, what we do is that we help businesses to have a module. Many business owners, small business owners, don't have any module at all. They just jump into business and they keep running on trial and error. That's why a lot of them fail. That's why a lot of them are having challenges in their business. But business model canvas can help you create a module that will help you run your business effectively. So it is a laid out plan that clearly describes how your business makes money. It's a laid out plan. So the essence of you doing business is to make money apart from making impact. So how do you intend to make money? Don't say, I don't know. Let me just try, Sha. No, in business, we don't do let me just try. You need to know. You need to know because money is involved here. Number two, a business model plan shows clearly as a business how you intend to identify, capture, deliver value to your customers. Remember, identify your customer, capture your customer, deliver the value to your customer, and that's it. So that's what in totality what a business plan does. Okay. Now there are about, let me see. Oh, okay. Just hold on a second. Okay. There are about I think 9 or six or thereabout. I'm trying to check the different slides. All right, I'm trying to check the different. Okay, there are about 9 different segments. So we're going to go back to it now. Good. Segment number 1, question. When you're pitching your business idea, these are some of the questions that even if the investor is not asking you, you should be able to answer. Who is your ideal customer? So for instance, you said you're into food business. Oh, I'm into moi moi business. So who exactly are the moi moi eaters? You would have been able to identify that if you're into moi moi business. If you're into supplies, if you have a big farm, say in Cross River State, or you have a big farm, say in Zaria, Your customer might not be the people in the market that consumes the product. Your customer might be the farmers, the market sellers who come to the farm to buy from you cheaper and takes it to the market and sell. So at that point, if you are able to identify and know that your primary customer is the market sellers, not actually the consumers, you are going to be able to focus your effort on the market sellers alone. So who is your ideal customer? This model canvas will help you identify your ideal customer. You need to know, who are they? Who are we trying to help solve their problem? What problem are you trying to solve? So this segment helps you answer that question. If you have not answered that question, you can't move forward. Don't be selling bole and say, oh, I'm selling bole now. Okay, so who is your customer? Everybody eats bole. No, not everybody. It doesn't matter whether you are selling sachet water or bottled water. Bottled water, everybody drinks bottled water, right? So you can say, well, everybody is my customer. Not everybody. There are certain people that will fall in love with your brand and they are only going to drink your brand and none other brand. So you might like Oprah is drinking water now. She's making me test. But you need to understand your customer segmentation and identify that well. Number 2, problems. What are the 3 major problems your business will or is helping solve for your customer? If you are not solving a problem, you are not in business. If your customer can solve their problem by themselves, they don't need to come to you. They don't need to come to you. You go to the barber shop to have a haircut because you cannot have a haircut by yourself, right? And so you pay the barber every 3 weeks or 2 weeks, depending on how you have your haircut. I do my haircut at least twice a week. So I go to the barber shop, even though I've been cutting my hair for the past, since when I was a teenager. I've been having a haircut since when I was a teenager, but I go to pay the barber to cut my hair because it's solving a problem of not allowing me to look pushy. Um, um, all the ladies here, you go to the salon to have your hair made because you want to look beautiful. So the hairstylist is solving the problem of beauty. You want to become more beautiful. That's why you are going to the salon, so that you can have the hairstylist give you a beautiful hairstyle that makes you look more beautiful and makes you more confident. Okay. So as a business, you need to answer the question of, what are the 3 major problems are we solving? In King's Power Resources, let me use that as an example. In my company, we solve the problem of, number 1, helping individuals start their own businesses. Young entrepreneurs have confused. A lot of people want to start business, but they don't know how to start. So we help you start, grow, and profit in your business. We help you start, grow, and profit in your business. Number 2, in King's Power Resources, we've identified that every organization needs to have a powerful, productive workforce. So we have a training we design called Workplace Productivity Training, where we believe that if the entire workforce in your organization are at their peak, you are going to get a better result. If the production manager is doing his job, if the customer service agent is doing his job, if the marketer are doing their job, you are going to have a robust organization. So we do that training. That's number 2. Number 3, we help increase sales within predictable number of time. And our number 1 strength is market penetration. So I've been in our consulting organization, we've identified these 3-4 areas, and that's where we stay in. So we know those that are our clients by the problem we are solving. So the question is, what problem are you solving as a team? You guys want to create an idea around food business. Why should we invest in your food business? Why should we buy from you instead of going to Mama Cass, instead of going to the joint around Unica main gate? Or why should we leave you and go to, stuff like that? So your problem, what are the 3 major problems that you're solving? Okay. What are the 3 major, number 4 rather? Good. What are the solutions? 3 features of your product and services that provides the solution. That's the next question you need to answer. So when you're able to answer these questions as you're pitching your idea, I hope I'm not confusing you. I hope we're following. Please let me know that we're following. Let me know that we're following. Great. So we asked. Great. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Oprah, your mic is on. Can you mute your mic? I'm sure you wanted to say something. Renault 3, your mic is on. And the music at the background is affecting our training. Good, thank you. So your solution, what solutions? What is the feature? Some people buy, they can buy from you, but until they know the feature of the solutions your product is offering, they may not even know and they may not even buy. Please, can we ask Reno to all mute the mic? Thank you, thank you. So what are the three features? Describe it. You notice how I was able to describe how we focus on workplace productivity. I didn't just say we offer trainings and we do staff and management training. No, I didn't just say so. I said we offer workforce because every organization wants their staff to give in their best, right? And the staff can only give in their best when they are highly knowledgeable and motivated. So I was able to describe that. So you need to also describe the feature. Number 4, unique value proposition. Please, this is very important. What is your unique value proposition? When you're pitching your idea, it is the uniqueness of your idea, not the gang. No, your uniqueness could just be you reinvent or you tweak or you innovate an existing service. That could just be your unique selling point. That could just be your unique selling point. Jumia broke into the market, excuse me, and their unique selling point was that everybody didn't trust buy, as at that time nobody buys online, nobody buys this stuff online. E-commerce was just something that computer science students and computer engineering students read on their textbook. It wasn't applicable in Nigeria until Jumia came on. And when Jumia came, they told you, number 1, their unique proposition was that you don't need to go out to shop. Just stay in your house, use your phone, check what you want, select what you want, and we will bring it to your house. You don't have to pay before we deliver. We'll bring it, you check it. When you are satisfied, you pay us, and then we go. That was a unique selling point that made Jumia sell. So what is your unique selling point? How are we different? How are you different from other people? How is your business? How is your plantation different from other plantain business? How is your plantain chips? If you're into plantain chips, if you're into a restaurant business, as a team, what is the uniqueness of our own products, our own services? Why are we worth buying? Why should people buy from you rather than buy from other people? A young man walked up to me and told me that he sells books because I'm a book lover. I read a lot of books. My screen is not good, you probably would have seen my library behind me, but the camera is not very sharp. But I love books a lot. And the guy came to me and said, we can supply you books. We sell books. I said, wow, that's beautiful. But I already have where I buy books. So I'm asking you this question now. Why should I buy from you rather than go to my normal guy that that sells me books? And the guy he said, he said some stuff which I don't want to say here. I expected him to tell me the uniqueness. He had a unique proposition, but he didn't know how to present it, and he lost the business. He told me, well, I don't, a lot of people ask me that question. I don't answer. I just market. I said, wow, you just market? You don't know what you're doing. There's a science of getting more customers. And then I probed him and we had a conversation. He now told me how that one of the features of his book selling business is that when they sell book to you, they also have a proper plan that can help you read book effectively. The reason why many people are afraid of buying books is that they don't have time to read. But he shared with me how they have a plan. I said, that is your unique selling proposition. That's your unique value proposition. That is what you should even be marketing. Now I feel like buying from me, because if I buy from you, you will give me a complimentary service of showing me some simple plan that can help me read that book that I bought. So I want to buy from you and buy from you again. So we must be able to do that. We must be able to know that. Now let's go back to number 5. Sorry, my slide was a bit mixed up. Number 5, quickly, because our time is fast spent. What is your channel of distribution? You need to have a channel of distribution. Now, all that I'm sharing with you is not what you will pitch in 1 minute, no, but I'm giving you a background questions that can help you, arm you with all the necessary information such that you can actually sell your business quicker, faster, in a more efficient way. Like when I mean sell your business, I'm talking about pitching your business idea to investors now. So what is your channel of distribution? You need to have a channel of distribution. All right. As this food business, what's our channel of distribution? How are you going to sell to customers? Is it directly or indirectly? There's direct sales, there's indirect sales. So I am doing a training with you now, and I'm telling you about Kingspire Resources, right? I'm telling you about my consultancy firm, right? I'm telling you about some of the services we offer, right? Let me expose myself to you. What I just did to you is called indirect marketing. So I'm telling you, I'm training you, but I'm mentioning my company. I'm telling you what my company does. Indirectly, I'm marketing to you. One person amongst all of you might have a problem that needs my service, and you will come back to meet me. So I did what I call indirect marketing. So you need to understand, are you doing a direct marketing or you're doing an indirect marketing? Are you going to sell directly to a customer or are you going to sell indirectly? How do you sell indirectly? One of the ways you sell indirectly is that, let's say you are let's say you sell Coke, you sell soda, soft drink, Coca-Cola, Fanta, Sprite, and the rest of them. And there is someone that is a bole, has a bole stand, and she focus on her bole. You can take your drink and sit beside the person selling bole, such that when people buy bole, they will want to take a soft drink, maybe a chilled bottle of Coca-Cola drink or a chilled bottle of Fanta or Sprite or whatever drink they want. That's indirect marketing. Why direct marketing is now when you go on your own to look for customers to sell. So what's your channel? You need to understand your channel because it's very key. A lot of small businesses don't do that. And in Kingspire Resources, those are part of the things we help do. What's the means of reaching out to customers? Are your customers mostly online or offline, or they are both online and offline? You need to find that out. Every business should be online, but majority of some businesses, their clients are offline. Every business should be online, but some of us, some businesses, majority of their clients are offline. So if you keep marketing online, you are marketing you're using a channel that is not reaching your clients directly. So one of my channels as Kingspire Resources is that we are on television. I just came back from, if you check my timeline, Kingsley May, I just made a post of me being on NTA Port Harcourt, and I'm going to be on a 13 weeks series of business coaching on television. And that's a channel, because there are certain people who are going to watch that episode that we did today. I would never have met with them one-on-one, but by watching my clip, they probably will be interested in my services. They will reach out to me. So that's a channel I can use to break through the gate man and get to the MD and get to the supervisor and probably get to you that is on this call right now. So you need to understand your channel. The question number 6, revenue streams. How are you going to make money? How are you going to make money? It's very important. Are you going to make money from retails, or from subscription, or from licensing deals, or franchising, or freemium, or having variety of streams? I really don't have time to break this down, but there are certain businesses that you can make money as a retail. You're the producer, but you can still retail. You can also get subscription basis. People can subscribe. If they subscribe, say for instance, you sell magazines, and you can sell one by one, which is retail. Or you can tell people, pay upfront, subscribe for 1 year. Instead of paying the price for 12, you pay the price for 10. You get 2 for free. You see, that's a revenue stream now. Licensing deal. Do you want to give people the right franchise? Like for instance, we all know, let me use an example, Mr. Biggs. The Mr. Biggs business, when it was booming in Nigeria, all they did is that they created a system that worked, and individuals that wanted to lynch on their brand went and paid them and got the license to use their business name to run same business in other locations and gain the profit for themselves while they give royalty. So that's number 5. You need to answer that question. Remember what I said, that you don't need all these at once to be able to pitch. Of course, the training I've done now is more than 1 minute, right? And you are saying, how do you pitch your business idea in 1 minute? The point is, when you have all these things on your fingertips in 1 minute at the elevator, if you bump into Dangote today, you should be able to say something that will make Dangote interested in your business. If you bump into Otedola today, what can you say about your business in 1 minute that will make Otedola give you his business card and book an appointment and ask you to come over to the office and discuss more? That's the essence of arming yourself with all this that we're sharing. 7, cost structure. What are your cost drivers? What costs you more to produce? Is it the staff that costs you more? Is it the raw materials that cost you more? Is it the machine that costs you more? You need to know that. Manufacturing, production, service. Where do you spend more money? Find that out so you know how to mitigate it and manage it effectively. Key metrics. Number 8, ask yourself, how do I evaluate my progress as a business? How do you evaluate it? One of the ways I share with in my coaching as a business developer is that One of the ways you evaluate the progress of your business is by your size of customers. If your customers keep going down, it means that you are losing out in business. If your customers keep increasing, it means you're growing. All right. If customers do repeat buy, it means that your product is really welcome. So you need to find out those metrics. How many people subscribe? How many paid or are interested? Those are some of the stuff. Then number 9, what is your unfair advantage? Every business has its unique unfair advantage. What is your own unfair advantage? Some people, the unfair advantage is that they have a credible team. They may not have enough resources, they may not have enough raw materials, but that incredible team, with the little resources they have, they can create amazing results with it. All right, they can create amazing results with it. They can create. It's like, for instance, you see. I'm a church. I'm a Christian now. Let me use church as an instance. You go to some churches, they have all the equipment, but they don't have highly skilled instrumentalists. So they play a highly sophisticated instrument in a poor way. What's the result now? Poor result comes, right? But you go to some churches, they don't have all the instruments, but they have highly skilled instrumentalists. And with that poor equipment, they give you an amazing, beautiful music sound. What happens is that you have highly skilled individuals who are able to effectively use the available resources and they get the results. So that's their unfair advantage. Some of us, our unfair advantage could be that we have nearness to raw materials. What are some things that are unique to you that can't easily be copied? What is that thing that cannot easily be copied that you know? All right. Patenting, is it licensing, is it availability of raw material? I learned from one of the, I don't want to mention name because they didn't call us for advertisement. I learned that one of the satellite cable subscription company went to gain the they went and bought the ultimate rights to view English Premiership in Nigeria. So imagine that. So any other cable subscription distribution company that wants to beam English Premiership have to come and buy the right from them. So they went there and they bought the unfair, that's what we call unfair advantage. So they bought it maybe hundreds of millions of pounds. So they can come here and give you any price. You don't have a choice, but you have to pay if you want more viewers. All right. So that's the end of my presentation on viewing, on how you can pitch your business idea and get it out there. I hope that I have been able to share some good nuggets with all of us in here. I hope I've been able to do that, to share some. Okay, so now I can read the comment section now. In business, you don't let me just try. Okay, as a business, okay, I'm just reading your comments before I finish it now. As a business, you need to know 3 problems. Okay, great. Awesome. Who's doing this job? Maxim Victory. Thank you. That's amazing. Thank you. Wow, that's good. All right, good. So guys, in summary of what we're saying today, we're saying that you should learn to pitch your business. It's not something that you just learn here. Thank God for Hold. This program has helped you to have an idea, have a clue that you know what, there's something called pitching business idea. But take it further and learn how it works. Learn how does this come about. Learn it. It's very important you learn it. When you learn it, it's going to go a long way to help you. Now let me share with you in closing. Let me share with you my favorite 3 entrepreneurship programs that every entrepreneur in Nigeria should ensure that they participate in, the watch. Every entrepreneur in Nigeria. Number 1, write it down. Shark Tank. Somebody writing down now. Shark Tank. Write down Shark Tank. Shark Tank is a program. You can Google it on YouTube. Shark Tank. Yes, Shark Tank is number 1. You can Google it on YouTube. In fact, I watch it a lot. When you watch Shark Tank, you're going to see how investors think. They are billionaires, about 4 of them, and people who want to pitch their business come into it's like a competition. They come in, you pitch your idea in less than 5 minutes, and then they ask you questions. If you're able to convince them, voila, you have a business deal. If you're not, they turn you down and they go. And that's when they begin to share equity. It's a beautiful experience. Please, every entrepreneur should be able to subscribe to watching that. Leave Netflix, go and watch Shark Tank. It's an amazing, amazing Shark Tank. Yes, Shark Tank. That's the correct spelling. Number two kind of program that you can watch that will help you in honing your skill in pitching is elevator pitch. Elevator pitch. You know the elevator when you're going upstairs to somewhere. Yeah, elevator pitch. So that's an amazing program, elevator pitch. How in 60 seconds the elevator would move from you when you step into the elevator, there's a camera watching you. You have to pitch your idea in 60 seconds. If you pitch that idea in 60 seconds and you get them interested, they are going to press the button that will allow the elevator to bring you up where you can now have a further conversation. That's an amazing, fantastic program. All of us should be able to just Google elevator pitch on YouTube. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. I'm sure that this will remain a memorable training in some of our hearts. Some of us know it already, but some of us, well, I'm just reminding you so you know about it. Okay. Finally, number 3. Is it the Dragon's Den or Lion's Den? But something has to, I think it's the Lion's Den. I think that one is done in the UK. Lion's Den. Lion's Den. Either write the lion or dragon. Just a second. We have you cannot make mistake now when we have Google here. All right, guys. So I'm sure there are many out there, but I'm sure that these 3 programs can do a whole lot for you when it comes to honing your skill in being able to pitch your business idea effectively. Thank you very much, guys.
Like this, or it will come like this.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. I think it's the Dragon's Den. I just googled it now. Yes, Dragon's Den. Dragon's Den. Is Vivian on the call? Comes you might need to mute the mic again. So it's Dragon's Den. Somebody should add it to the content to the comment section. Dragon's Den. All right, so guys, that is it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so you can ask a question. Do you have a question you want to ask? Quickly shoot your question so that we don't waste time. If you can type on the comment section, but if you cannot, just unmute your mic, go straight to the questions, and we'll attend to it while we close. I have overshot my time. I'm still waiting. Aya, are you there? I hope we got value. Ushaka Dorati, thank you for joining. Any Empire, you've been part of it from the onset. Thank you so much for joining. Vanessa Oko, thank you for joining. Victoria and Arise. Wow, I love that name. Thank you for joining. Maxine Victory, you've been part of it from onset. Thank you for joining. And the host prize herself. Thank you for joining. So guys, I'm still waiting. Any feedback? Have we gotten value so far? You could just let me know. Do you have a question? Remember, my new book is out. The title of my book is Start Small, Sell Out. Yes, that's the title of my book. It's an amazing book, and every one of you should pre-order because my academy. I don't know if we're still recording, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. We're starting our online business academy, and this is an amazing academy where we're putting together entrepreneurs who have run businesses that has a minimum of 10 million naira and above in revenue every year. They are going to be sharing with budding entrepreneurs like you how you can start, grow, and profit in your business. A profitable business.
Wow.
You can
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir.
So when you order for the book,
so much
you have
value.
a question. Thank you. Ask your question.
Okay, thank you very much. So I came late. I lost my uncle, so we've been mourning. So I prepared for this meeting. I couldn't make it on time. I got some points, but you said something about a prototype. That's a sample to show to an investor for the investor to be very, very interested. I understand that part very well because The speaker of yesterday told us something about visibility, that you should present something doable. That my question comes in. There are some like business idea that you can't come with something handy, that you don't have sample. Like there are some things you want to do. If you
Give me an
understand,
example. Give me an example.
okay. An example. I'm talking of a particular. Okay, let me say I'm doing a snail farm, but I'm
Snail
not.
farm.
I'm not into do the snail farm, but I'm into give a particular like a pattern at which these people can go with this snail farming. I'm just going around the farms to do this business for them, to show them the skill how they can farm the snail and be successful in it, to show them what and what to do. We know we can't bring these things handy. In that
Good.
scenario, what do you do?
What do you do? Now, the truth be told, you can. Pictures.
Okay.
Pictures. Pictures.
Okay.
In fact, when you read about pitching, you can't pitch completely without slides. There are a number of slides. I don't like when I'm training. I don't like going to the go-go pattern of training. I just give you from experience and get it down. But if you go to the normal training on pitching, there's a standard rule that you must have up to like maybe 10 slides. So you cannot pitch a business without pictures. So if you can carry the product, fantastic. Now you cannot carry so you say you cannot carry, maybe you are not the farmer itself. You're not the one farming snail farming, but you are an expert that helps farmers to farm their snails effectively well. How would you prove that you're an expert? Is by you owning your own farm and doing it and getting amazing results, and then showing us pictures of your snails. You understand what I mean? So you have to show us pictures. Oh, this is the normal snail size you will see in the market. I've done my research already. We have 200 and something farms in Cross River State alone. I have visited 81 of them, or 200 or 50 of them. And from my visitation, these are the samples of the sizes of the snail farms that we have in a cross section of farms in Cross River State. But by my technique and my service and my XYZ thing that I offer, this is the size that you will find. And then you show a sample of either your own or one of your clients that you have helped them have maybe the normal quantity of snails a month can be 50, but you have a special technique that gives them 150. It's by pictures that we'll believe, we'll not just hear. And of course, probably video testimonial, a 1-minute video testimonial that is covering the person as the farmer testifying, and then also picking the what do they call it? Picking the snail farm, showing us the numbers at once. I will believe more. Your investors will believe more when they see that. I'm saying this because I have see
Thank you very much. My
upper
question.
panel where they sit. Of course, that's why you have a phone. That's why you have a phone. And the why is doing slideshow. But there has to be a picture. If you cannot carry the product, there's got to be a picture. All right, guys. So any other question? Any other question? I have to run now. One more question and I'm good to go. Thank you, Shaka. Thank you. I see your hand. Thank you. So, Vivian, over to you. And then we wrap up. Over to you now because my time is up.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I'm here. I can't hear you. You mute yourself. Please speak up.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Fantastic. Loud and clear.
I mean, this is a paid training. This is a paid workshop. If we are to go by the value you just dished out
You people
tonight,
come and buy the book. Come and buy the book. Come and buy the
I'm
book.
telling you, how you just dissected the business model canvas was amazing.
And I'm actually rushing because of time.
Those key points,
Yeah.
because this is basically a short business
Crash
plan.
course. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I know the business plan I had was up to 20 pages, but having a business model canvas just narrowed it down in how many lines?
Exactly.
Okay. So thank you
Exactly.
so much for this value. We can't even thank you enough. We learned so much how to prepare ourselves for the elevator pitch and the examples you gave us. Okay, the videos recommended for us to watch. We
Mm,
are going to look into that as well. If we can download and share to the teams,
mm.
um, that would be awesome. So thank you so much. We look forward to having you um, in our upcoming sessions. I hope you accept our invitation.
Mm.
So thank
That,
you so much,
this is,
sir.
at this
Thank
point
you.
in time, we need to discuss. Okay, guys. So you can connect with me. You can connect with me on Facebook. It's Kingsley May. You can see my picture there. But this is not actually the picture I use on Facebook.
Okay, so if you still have questions, you're free to ask. You can drop it at the chat box or you unmute yourself and ask. But if there is none, what can we say to our coach for tonight's session? We say
You know, I
thank you
wore a
very much,
gold
sir.
tie on Instagram. And let's talk. My number is out there 080. All right. So I can run now, right?
So
6347133. Okay. So you can check out my WhatsApp number. I just posted it there. Connect with me on
okay.
WhatsApp and let us go. I'd love for every one of us to get this book as I go. The book is 2,500 naira. 2,500 naira will give you full access to 21 days business academy. We're going to have the likes of Barinada Alex, going to have the likes of Olomati Isaiah, Namdi Ibe, great business entrepreneurs. For the whole of 21 days, you're going to have a full business blueprint training for proper structuring of your business. No knowledge is a waste in the business world. And my book is covering how you can start. You don't have any idea, you are confused. How do you raise finances? Well, one of the things, what are the simple mistakes that crashes a lot of small businesses? I've been around small businesses a lot and I know that I highlighted a lot. 13 ways you can generate business ideas, all in the book, and then I have how do you grow your business? I gave a simple analogy. If you're selling groundnuts and the Bible says, oh, I'm a Christian, so I quote the Bible. The Bible says multiply. How do you multiply? When you fry your groundnut, don't only sell in the front of your compound. Go around your neighborhood and your street. Check for the shops and stores they don't sell groundnut. Talk with the owner of the place and say, look, I have a sweet groundnut. I'll bring it to you. Every time you sell, you take 10 naira from the entire sales. And that's how you multiply. So you are selling at your front and you're selling in another 40 shops. Even if they buy one bottle every day from the shops, only one, you are selling 40 bottles in a day. That's massive, right? Thank you. All right.
Much, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us
Thank you.
today. And we look forward to having you
Thank you, sir.
next time.
Thank you. Bye bye, Oreno. Bye bye, Uyemi Eya. Bye bye, Oshaka. Oshaka, please, my condolences with you. I love your voice. Max in Victory, I heard your voice too. Thank you. And Victoria and Arise. I did not hear your voice. All right. Bye, guys.
All right, sir. Have a good night. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow for our next session.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you for joining in. Thank you. You guys are the power force, the power seven that have stayed till the end. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for joining us till the end. I believe in you and I believe in what you can do. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep showing up strong. Um, we'll get to the top. Have a good night.